Magneto. I promise. I'll do the video now. I'll review you. I promise.
That's why I'm the master of magnetism.
Hello and welcome to another Smurd P video, and today I'm very excited to be showing off X-Men Marvel's Magneto from the Apocalypse Wave. Now this was one figure that I was certainly very excited about. It's been a while since we've seen some kind of now characters, if that makes sense. So to get him in what he's wearing now is pretty cool. So first looking at the box, it's the usual standard box. There's the X on the top. There's him in his cage with lots of fancy accessories. And there's the awesome picture on the side, which I always dig. It's like they put all the effort into this. And there's the cool figures from this wave. So at the moment I still got Storm to do, Madrox, and then Apocalypse. Oh, sorry, Wolverine, and then Apocalypse. So we're getting there. Here's the promo shot, and it looks fantastic. I am just looking at this before I've even got him out is giving me goosebumps. Living up to his namesake, Magneto is a master manipulator of magnetism, controlling and using its energy to defeat his enemies. That's if they work properly, right? Benders. One gripe that I meant to say in the Gladiator video is I hate that they put their capes through this hole. It really bugs me, and I'm sure they think that they're protecting the figure, but it stresses me out getting it out. So I actually get a pair of scissors and kind of cut the plastic so that it just slips out. But it is a very frustrating process. I don't like it. I don't like it, Hasbro. Don't do this to me every time. So for all your toy needs, make sure you follow Comics and Cocktails on Facebook or check out their webpage. You can get SH Figuarts, Marvel Legends, or Hot Toys from these guys with great customer service. I highly recommend them. Okay, so out of the package you get this really nice right arm, which is pretty cool, and I look forward to reviewing Apocalypse once I got through the next 3 figures after this one. Okay, so off the bat, I am very happy with how this has turned out. It looks really nice. So you can see that there's some real detail. This is kind of like shoulder pads that go on the top. It's kind of nice. I'm pretty sure you can take the cloak off if you pop the head off. If you want, I'll do that in a second. This outfit kind of reminds me of the Cyclops one. It kind of feels like he does this in his kind of, I don't know, honor, I guess is the word. I think Magneto, especially the last few years, had a great respect for Scott Summers. It looks really nice. I'm loving how the hands look. So these are like his magnetic hands. Although I don't seem to be able to turn them, which is a bit disappointing. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's a stiff joint. And then he's got these nice little boots, which are pretty cool. He's got this little cuff, which is nice. And then the beautiful coat. I think the cloak I'm very impressed with. It looks absolutely stunning on this Magneto. So very impressed with them. Okay, so off the bat we've got the kind of special electrical effects, which is basically like soft rubber. It feels kind of cool. It feels like you can manipulate it, and it does look nice. I probably wouldn't use it, but it's nice that they're trying to give us a real effect there. Sorry, I thought I was going to lose him there. So it looks pretty cool. There's a close-up of the head sculpt. It's a shame that you can't slip the helmet off, because I like this kind of grumpy kind of Magneto face, and you can only imagine that the hair would be all kind of slicked back there. So let's change out the hands and see how they look. And just to confirm, you can move the hands. You've obviously got this, so you just got to be a little bit gentle how you do it, because this sticks out a bit more than I guess where a hand would go into a usual bit, if that makes sense, or a usual arm, I guess, because you've got this extra bit of arming over the arm, and it doesn't really affect it, you just got to think about it. One thing I have enjoyed over the years is obviously getting some of the classic Marvel Legend characters from the 80s, the 90s, etc. So but I feel that it's become lacking of the new designs on uniform and how the characters are looking now. So I'm hoping this is the first of many. I would like to see the original X-Men, which are currently with him at the moment, in their little uniforms. You can create a whole wave with that team in itself. So and sometimes I wish that we got full teams. We're getting like drips and drabs. I understand why they do it, but I just wish that they would speed up a little bit on their time frames so that we had full teams. I expect it would take another 2 years before we have a full kind of 90s team. That's a long time to be waiting around. So how long have we got to wait before we get the team or Polaris, etc., that go with this Magneto? Okay, so here he is with the cloak taken off. So pretty much this is it. Looks really nice. Like I said, the cloak, I'm really impressed with what they've done with that. And you're probably not going to do this unless you had him kind of, I don't know, moping in a cave somewhere. You're never going to do this. So, but it's nice. I like it. I dig it. One thing that I'm finding great is that we've got some interchangeable hands. But I wish that we had some cloak fists that were like this. The kind of pose that you could do then would be really cool. This is the head sculpt. He does look quite young and youthful. And you can only see that with this head sculpt, you've got a perfect Quicksilver head sculpt immediately. So I'm hoping that we get something from that as well. I do feel like the hair doesn't go on as firmly as perhaps I would have liked. I still think that they are doing some really nice hair sculpts. This oozes Magneto, so to speak. So I'm pretty impressed with that. Unfortunately, this head doesn't go on here unless you manipulate it, but you could get it to sit quite steady and look almost presentable. But it just, see, like that looks pretty cool. But I can only see that it just doesn't really fit, which is a bit of a shame because we've got this classic Magneto. So to get this head on there would have been pretty darn cool in my mind. Okay, so here he is just next to the classic Magneto outfit. I think this one's just slightly taller, but this one's quite nice. And I am a bit gutted about the Eric Lenscher head because I liked the idea of it being on him, if that makes sense. Okay, and here he is with his Uncanny X-Men team minus Monet. So he had Psylocke as his kind of, I guess, partner, or to keep him in check. He had Archangel, who was pretty much a stone cold killer. Sabretooth, who's kind of been going good. It's a bit strange. And we have Mystique and Phantom X, who were like his behind the scene characters. We also had Zorn in the series as well. It was an okay series. It didn't feel like an Uncanny X-Men team. I think that's probably why they finished it, and it's good news because they're kind of bringing back a new Uncanny X-Men team. But as teams grow, they always change. But this one just didn't feel right in my mind. But it was an interesting lineup as far as I'm concerned. So I did like Magneto trying to save lives, whilst the team in Limbo were trying to just save. He was going out there and doing stuff that perhaps he shouldn't be doing with this team. But it was a good run. Not the best run, but a good run. So just a really quick wrap up. This is a fantastic figure, and I think it's one of the best from this wave. It's either going to be this or Storm that I'm going to, or maybe even Madrox. I think I'm really impressed by that. But this was one that I was definitely excited for, and I'm glad that we got him. And I really just hope that we see some more Magneto. So follow me on Facebook, SmirkP. Like, comment, subscribe if I can get the words out. Have a good evening. Take care. Goodbye.